Hey, buddy, Thomas here. And really, this has gotten out of control. As you can see, all the sawdust buildup, all the junk underneath the sawmill, and then just in general, I've kind of had my log yard just out of control. And as you can see, what I've been working on this morning is filling up my burn pile prior to the 4th of July. So tomorrow, being the 4th of July, we will make said burn pile into said celebration pile. But what we're gonna do today, we'll go ahead and put on a time lapse and everything. The goal today is to get all this stuff cleaned out. So I'm gonna actually hook the sawmill up to the tractor, we'll pull it out, and we'll go in there, we'll do a good thorough cleaning of all the sawdust, all the wood chips, all the bark, everything else that comes off and everything. We'll level off the ground again, and then we'll go ahead and set the sawmill back up. Because what I need to actually work on after that are my rafters up here. I've got the first 5 up. And I'll throw a clip in here where I actually put this ridge beam up on top there. But the ridge beam was not exactly level. And what I had to do, my neighbors here, I didn't film this part, but I did film getting the ridge beam up there. But I actually had to cut on the bottom of that 6x6 post right there. I did a 2-inch cut with a chainsaw in place. Kind of sketchy, but you know, we got it done. So now my ridge beam is pretty darn close to being level, and we'll go ahead and put those rafters up. So that's the goal. I gotta cut 23 more rafters, and I gotta get this sawmill out. Also, when I get the sawmill out, I will do a quick little video of changing the oil as well, because I am due to change the oil in here. I'll do part numbers and all that good stuff. So anyone who's got a Kubota V1505D engine that's on the Timberking sawmills, as well as I think they're on some lawnmowers and some tractors, stuff like that, I'll kind of go over how to do that. So should be fun. Stay tuned. Here we go. Okay, I know there's a lot that just happened there, but we've essentially accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish. We took the sawmill out, we cleaned out around the sawmill, we changed the oil of the sawmill, we put the sawmill back in there, and we re-leveled it. Now I know I didn't really have the full oil change on there. I actually did film that, but I babbled on for 11 minutes while I was changing the oil, and I figured it'd be better just throw in a time lapse of what little time lapse I did take, and then I'll talk about what I did do with the oil change. So this is a V1505D Kubota engine. It's a 4-cylinder engine, but if you're looking for part numbers for the oil change and everything, I went up to AutoZone and everything. This is a comparable filter for the Kubota filter. So the Kubota filter that came off, there was, as typical on a new engine, there's no identifying marks on here, so I had to do some research online. But I came up with the STP S2903. That's the filter that I used on here. And then for engine oil, again, it takes 1.7 gallons in the sump there. So that's a pretty large sump on this diesel, and you can see the oil filter on there. One thing you got to really make sure is you have really tight, close tolerances right there off the bottom of your radiator where it goes up to your water pump and everything. You've got a really close gap there, so you make sure you get something that fits prior to, because you don't really want that touching, that vibration. It's just not good. On the engine oil itself, it calls for a 10W30 unless you're in climates where you're over 25 degrees centigrade, which is about 77 degrees. We are well over that, so I've used a 15W40 Delo, however you say it. This is what I use in all my equipment. Been very happy with it. I'm going to continue using it. It's really easy. I only have to buy one type of oil, and I wait till these go on sale at either Advanced, O'Reilly's, or AutoZone. Typically, you can get this for about 13 bucks a gallon, maybe 14 bucks a gallon. Really can't beat that. And again, I've used it all my adult life. But again, we got everything done on the sawmill. We got everything set up. It was a very successful 2 days. The reason it took 2 days is because we had just storm after storm. You can see there's a little bit of stuff going on back there. See some cloud action over there. Today is actually the 4th of July. And they said our fireworks will be going if there's no lightning. I don't know. We'll see. So right now it's kind of clearing up a little bit, but it's been raining for essentially the past 2 days. So you'll see some outfit changes, and you'll see I'm rocking the socks that my kids got me for Father's Day. I told them, give me some socks that aren't ankle socks whenever I wear boots. And today I'm not wearing boots, I'm wearing tennis shoes, so it looks kind of funny, but whatever. This is a quick little video. I want to get this out here before the 4th of July, before we head out to go see fireworks tonight. We go up to Lucedale. I will say, I'm a really big fan of Lucedale, Mississippi. It's a great town to live in. If you've been through Mississippi, if you're close to the Gulf Coast, there's a lot of things that are happening in Lucedale. Saturday mornings, they've got a great farmers market during the spring and fall times. And then it's just great community, great people. Could not be happier with the area that we live around. So we're gonna head up, go see a fantastic fireworks show. We've seen it every single year we've been here and have not been let down. It is literally the best small town fireworks show I've ever seen. And 2 years ago when we were out there, it was another day like today. There was lightning and stuff in the distance, but I actually wasn't there. But there were some pictures of lightning in the background with fireworks going on, and that's just like America. That was pretty cool. I'll do another video later on going over how you actually level the mill. I know I kind of just breezed through that, but leveling the mill, and I didn't have my big level with me. I couldn't find it, so I'm using my little one here, but I got the mill pretty level, and I also checked the level on the head and my blade. Upcoming video, I'll have to put it together, but my buddy Jack and I, we went through and we re-leveled his head, so his head got out of alignment just a little bit, and then we actually did some adjustments on the roller bearings, as well as he did adjustments on the wheels that the actual blade goes on. So that'll be something really interesting to see. It took us a while because that was our first time running through, but we did about 2.5 hours. We went through and re-leveled his mill and realigned. So I'm gonna see if I can throw some stuff together and talk about what we did. I feel very confident now, so if everything came out of alignment on my mill, I think I can go over that. We also went over the chains. So he had some issues with his chains being too tight. One of my other subscribers, Mr. Floyd, he's had similar issues. We talked to some folks at Timberking, but we got that corrected. And then we'll talk about some things that are kind of like unique and off the wall sometimes, that you have to make alignment adjustments or tightness adjustments on some chains. And also, you know, just a big thanks to all the folks out there who've been commenting. I've got some, you know, some people that are subscribers, and I consider them friends. I've been talking, I think I've talked about this in the past, but we're looking, like I said, going up to, well, I don't want to say where we're looking to, but we're looking to move somewhere in about 2 to 2.5 years from now. One of my subscribers has been giving me some good information, so I will say, Mike H, thank you very much for some good intel up there. And just, you know, it's awesome. I feel like we've got a good network of folks that we can rely on and talk to. Also, if you're really interested in more information on sawmills, you should really look at some of the groups that are on Facebook. Timberking has a owners group, and then a group of people who are thinking about buying sawmills. Great information there, as well as there's another portable sawmill group out there that I'm a member of as well. But lots of good information out there. All right, y'all, stay tuned. More to come. I'm hoping tomorrow we'll get this mill running based on today with the weather and everything. It was just a no-go and some stuff I had to do this morning. But tomorrow, I've got about 5 logs. I'm hoping those 5 logs, I should get the last 23 rafters for the shop. And then if I get really industrious, I might even get, like, you know, a good chunk of those up there. I might have to call my neighbor and say, hey buddy, what you got going on? So here we go. All right, we'll see you around. Y'all have fun. Thanks.